as you saw from the thumbnail, an Hermes haul. So I have decided that I am going to use the Meatpacking District Boutique as my home boutique going forward. Obviously, as some of you know, I used to shop at the Denver boutique because I used to fly there every month for work. And when I lived in Kansas City, obviously we don't have any luxury boutiques in Kansas City, let alone an Hermes boutique. So I use that as my home store. Obviously, now that we live in New York, I have access to 3 different boutiques. So I've heard really good things about the Meatpacking Boutique. I did shop there actually once when we were here for the month of June last summer, when we were kind of doing our road test of living in New York. I met a lovely sales associate at that time, but unfortunately she's no longer with the company. So I had to find somebody new, and I think I have found my person. He is a lovely sales associate, actually relocated here about the same time that we did in January. He moved from London, and he used to be with Louis Vuitton. So this is his first time with Hermes. So let's start off with this little bitty bag. So these are a couple of beauty items. And the first was a new lipstick. So hopefully you can see that. This is in the shade Rose Zinzalin. I'm gonna guess that that's how that's pronounced. So if you're not familiar, Hermes does this beautiful packaging, especially on their lip products. So it comes in an actual little like Hermes box that slides out, and then it actually comes in its own little dust bag, which is so cute. This is not what I am wearing today. Today what I am wearing is one of those new Chanel lipsticks that, you know, are exorbitantly priced, but feel really nice on the lips. Anyway, so this looks like this, and the Hermes lipsticks, just like Chanel, are, or at least the one I just got, are refillable. So take that off. It's got a really nice magnetic cap and kind of a similar shade to what I have on today. I would say this is a little more, this has a little more pink in it. This, I feel, has a little more of a red undertone, and it's definitely a little bit darker. This is, and I'll swatch this for you. So that is what this looks like. A really pretty kind of purpley pink mauve. I don't know what color that is, but anyway, I liked it. And so that is the first item that I picked up. And then, and I do have some other shades in the Hermes lipstick. I do like that. And I also really, really like the lip balm. And then this is the first time that I picked up a blush. So the blush looks like that. This is in the, sorry for the construction noise, guys. This is in the shade Rose, oh my gosh, Rose Nuit. And so I don't know what kind of packaging this comes in because I have not bought one of those. This apparently also has a magnetic closure. I do have their, one of their, like the original highlighter. So it slides out like this, and the compact looks like this. So this looks very similar to my highlighter that I have, and open it up, and that is what that looks like. I'll take that off so it's not glaring at you. Really pretty. Let's see if I can swatch it. It has a really nice feel to it. Again, not what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing the Dior pink. That's what that looks like on the hand. So just, you know, a really pretty kind of, I don't want to say generic, it's not generic, but just a really pretty pink color. So those are the 2 beauty items that I picked up from Hermes. So this is the item that was actually shipped to me. I think this came from the Williamsburg location. I didn't even know that they had a boutique in Brooklyn, but it said Williamsburg, which is Brooklyn. So anyway, I'll have to check that out. I've never been there. I didn't even know it existed. So like I said, this is what came from their boutique, and probably guess based on the box at least what the type of item is. Here's my proof of purchase, and yes, you see 2 dust bags, and they're empty because I have actually been wearing these items. So the shoes that I did get are these, and these are the Bounce sneakers, I believe is what they're called. So these are in black leather with suede on the toe, and then they have this kind of gold, it's Hermes's brown gold color H on the outside, and then on the inside of the kind of close to the toe, in between sort of the instep and the toe, is a black H, and that's what they look like on the bottom. So it basically just continues the H on both sides. So yes, I have the I want to say standard, nothing standard from Chanel, but you know, the black tennis shoes or sneakers that everyone in the world has from Chanel. And I love them, and they're great, and they're super comfortable, and I wear them a ton in the city. But I just wanted something, I don't know, just I wanted to kind of have an update. I did look at these they had them in kind of a white or cream version with then some black accent. It was sort of, almost sort of like the reverse of this. And I just didn't know that I loved it on my foot. And so I think I just wanted another black sneaker. And I have so many white sneakers that and the black Chanel ones are literally the only pair of black sneakers I have in my sneaker wardrobe. And because I wear sneakers pretty much 90% of the time that I'm in the city because of all the walking that we do, I just figured this would probably be a good investment for my wardrobe. So these are in I think in a 38 and a half, which is generally my size. Yes, 38 and a half. I would stick probably with your true size. I range anywhere from, I can even wear like a 37 and a half when it comes to Hermes shoes, all the way up to a 39. In fact, he even looked at my profile, and when we were trying to figure out sizes on some different shoes that I was trying on, and he's like, oh, well, this one you got in a 39, that one you got in a 38, this one you got in a 38 and a half, whatever. So we just kind of played around with the sizes until we found the right one. But like I said, they didn't have this one in boutique, so they had to order it for me, and I am very happy to have it. And I will say that they are very comfortable, and they are actually going on my Europe trip with me next week. All right, so let's do what is in this very big bag. And this is the item that I picked up from boutique. Like I said, that he ordered for me and got shipped to store, and then I went to pick it up. So it looks like this. And yeah, I was very, very excited. This item actually came out last year. It was very, very difficult to get a hold of, and I was not able to get one at that time, and I was very happy to see that they re-released this item for this season. So here is the information. So I guess because it like technically came from online, even though he ordered it, it comes with more of like an online type receipt. And you can see here, these are extra shoelaces, so, and you can see the 2 dust bags, so you know what's in here. These are a pair of boots, and I am so excited to get these. So these are called, I just grabbed the receipt, are called the Fresh Ankle Boot, and obviously these are in black or color noir. And they, like I said, they came out with these last year, and I knew we were going to be moving here, but I missed the boat when it came to it, because honestly, I don't really need that many like wintry type boots in Kansas City. 1, it just doesn't really snow that much, but 2, because I was driving everywhere, it wasn't like I was walking through snow or inclement weather. I might be getting out of my car to run into a store or something, but nothing that really needed like a warmer boot, and something that would be, you know, somewhat weather resistant. And so I didn't really pursue these like super hard, but I definitely talked to my sales associate in Denver about them when they first came out. They do have them in both women's and men's. And if I remember correctly, in the women's last year, they didn't come out with black. They had like a cream, and they had maybe like an olive green. I feel like there was one other color, but you could only get the black in the men's. But this year, they came out with the black in the women's. So as you can see, these come with like this orange and black mix on the shoelaces. I don't even know, I didn't even look at these other shoelaces. I did try these on okay, so they're the same. I thought maybe they might be, sometimes when they give you like an extra pair of laces. So for example, on these shoes, they come actually with white laces, but the extra laces are black. I just happen to like the way that this shoe looks with the black laces. So I thought maybe perhaps these might be just like a plain black lace, but no. So you have no choice unless you want to buy your own. You know, so if you wanted a all solid black look, you'd have to buy a different pair. But I tried on the 39 originally, just because in boots I tend to go up half a size. Those were huge. They were huge. So then he's like, oh, you need a 38 for sure. So then he grabbed a 38 and that fit, but I felt again like my toes were a little cramped, and if I wanted to wear a thicker sock, I thought I might kind of be in trouble. So he grabbed, I think, a different color in a 38.5, and I tried those, and then obviously, like I said, we ordered these. So I'm very excited. So these are like a nylon on the shaft and the upper part of the footbed, and then this is leather on the front and on the heel, and then the sole is nice and rubber, so they'll, you know, give me a lot of traction. But what I loved about these is they are so lightweight. The last thing you want when you're like trudging through inclement weather are big, heavy boots on your feet. So yeah, I was super excited to get these. Let me tell you I don't think I told you the price on anything. These I think were $1,000. I'm dropping things all over the floor. So yeah, fresh ankle boot noir, size 38.5, $1,000 plus tax, obviously. So those are the two shoes that I picked up. Let's see what else I got. So the last item is in this bag. So I went in the first day, met with this sales associate who I have now decided to work with, and it was really a crazy day. The US Open was going on at that time, so there were a ton of tourists who, you know, I could tell they had come from the US Open because half of them had tennis rackets, or they had, you know, US Open hats on, things like that. So it was just a crazy time. I ended up waiting a really long time to get to see someone, and so I tried on all the different shoes, but I knew that I wanted to look at ready to wear. I knew that I wanted to look at homeware. I knew I wanted to look at some beauty items. And so I just said, you know what, can I just go ahead and schedule an appointment with you later in the week? And at the time, we thought that the boots were going to be in at that time. So I was hoping that it would sort of be great, I can pick up my boots and shop at the same time. That didn't end up happening, so I had to go back again. But anyway, so we made an appointment, and this is when I got this item. So I tried on a lot of ready to wear, and I was trying to figure out why that was so heavy. It's because the leftover bottle of water. Probably throw that away. So I did get one piece of ready to wear. Now I do own two t-shirts from Hermes, both of them kind of in a black and white pattern. They are both in storage right now because, again, they were t-shirts. So this is my first, I want to say, like, grown-up piece of ready to wear, because the t-shirts, well, they're not cheap by any means. They're certainly less than this was. So let's see what I got. You can kind of see there. Shockers, I know that it's something in black. I wish they would give you a dust bag or something to put these in. But I got I don't think I filmed any of my try on. I tried on a whole bunch of different knitwear. But this is, as you can see, a black cardigan, and I will try to come up close. So hopefully you can see there's like a subtle H kind of pattern, and there's a piece of fuzz on it. Hopefully you can see that it has like an H pattern knitted into the fabric. So it's kind of a different texture depending on where you are, but that is what it is. So it is not a long cardigan, but it's not a cropped cardigan. I would say it's just in the middle, and I'll try to throw this on and show you what it looks like. Let me see if it has a name. No, it just says cardigan. So this is in a size 40 and it is made in Italy, as you can see. But yeah, it's just a classic black V-neck cardigan, and it's a little oversized, which I like. Let me see what the fabrication is. It is 100% wool, but I will tell you, this is so soft. Like if you touch this, you almost might think that it's like a poly cotton blend, because it is not itchy in the slightest. It is a virgin lamb's wool, so for whatever that means. But yeah, I was just very, very happy to get this. Like I said, a classic piece. You'll never go wrong with a black cardigan. So very happy to have this. I'm still deciding whether or not I'm going to take this on my trip or not. I'm not sure that I need something this heavy. I mean, even though it's not like super heavyweight by any means, I mean, you certainly can wear it in the fall, but they've been having some kind of unseasonably warm weather right now, especially in Paris. And I think it's supposed to be kind of in the mid 70s when I'm there. So yeah, we'll see. I haven't, you'll see my pack with me while I'm on the trip, so I guess you'll see then whether I decide to take this. So those are my items from Hermes. I know I teased a little bit when I picked up the boots in that big bag, and I'm sure some of you thought I got a handbag or an offer, but no, I'm just starting with this sales associate. I have yet to decide whether I really want to continue my journey, as they would say. I don't know. I may decide to go the pre-loved route. So just because prices have come down a little bit and I can pick exactly what I want, but I might do a whole video on that, but we'll see what happens in Paris. Fingers crossed. Maybe I can get an appointment. So yeah, but I'm very happy with what I got. Like I said, these are definitely coming with me on the trip. Obviously the boots are not. They'll be tucked up on a shelf until I need them here in New York. So let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite piece that I picked up from Hermes? And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help the YouTube algorithm. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would join me. Just click the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. I am trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you can help me out with that, I would be so appreciative. If you hadn't had enough of me yet, I will pop another video up here for you to watch. And wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day or evening, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.